everyone, and welcome back to another round of Mom Q&A with Mama's Uncut, where we talk about motherhood, parenting, relationships, and so much more based off of the anonymous questions you send in to us. Again, we got Lisa and Mindy. Hey, guys.
Morning.
You guys ready to answer some questions?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get to it. Okay, so I have a 13-year-old son, and I gave him my old Apple Watch that can be used with his cell phone versus just tossing it into a junk drawer to never see the light of day again because I'm never going to wear it. Well, today I got a text from his stepmom saying that I should have mentioned it to her and his dad that I gave him the Apple Watch. It is literally just a watch, and it was a gift from me to my son. In no way did this affect them, and I didn't think it was going to be a big deal since the screen time on his phone, which they know about, does also affect his watch. However, she is making such a big deal about this, saying that I'm playing favorites between my kids. Come on, this is over a watch. My other kids are way too young for a phone, and so they have no reason to have an Apple Watch considering they don't have phones. I don't ask my kids' dad to tell me about any of the gifts that they give to our kids, even when I may not agree. Why should I be expected to share every single gift that I give my kids? Am I missing something?
Wow, this sounds like a fun relationship.
Yeah.
If we're having arguments over gifts, I don't know. I don't have a lot of history in this kind of a situation, but I don't think you need to tell them if you're giving your son a gift. Maybe if he's taking it over to their house and you want to make sure he takes care of it, make sure he doesn't throw it in his his laundry. That's the only reason why, is for like a formal standpoint. Hey, this is coming to your place. I need, make sure he takes good care of it or whatever. Yeah, the younger kids, who cares?
Yeah.
They don't need it, and they're young, and the watch actually I think would help with the screen time anyways, right? Like, he's not actually on a phone, he's just using it. I don't see the problem here, but I think there's obviously some communication issues happening between the two houses that maybe need to be ironed out and talked about. That's what I would say.
So I have a slightly different take on this. I agree the watch is a who cares. But I would also, I've dealt with crazy for so long. When the stepmom comes at you with crazy, I would do what I do with a lot of people, which is, okay, thanks for the feedback, turn around and walk away and never think of it again. And just not care. I think this is one of those situations where you just let it go, and who cares? You're totally entitled to give your son a watch or whatever gifts make sense.
Yeah.
And if she's getting on you about it, just ignore it and then don't deal with her.
Yeah.
Not don't deal with her, but just on that issue, just move on.
Yeah.
It's not worth the headache, the drama, and any of it.
Right. I think for a stepmom to text a bio mom and say something like this, it's more of like a personality trait than anything else. And so I think it's just something that you're just going to be like, look, this is what she's going to do. I'm not going to let it bother me.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to make like a big deal about it. And I don't think she does either. But I think there's like one person who can calm the situation down. And, that could be you. And just being like, okay, thanks for the feedback. This is my son. I had a watch. It's not like I purposely bought it to give it to him. I got this watch. I wasn't going to wear it. Why let it go to waste when I can give it to my 13-year-old son?
Okay, I wouldn't even go into that. I would just be like, thanks for the feedback. Done. Shut the door. Move on.
Right.
It's like the lady on my walks who yells at me when I don't have George on a leash. And I'm just like, my response to her every day, I'm like, lady, honestly, if this is the worst thing that happens in your day-to-day, you had an amazing day.
Yeah.
Perspective.
Yeah.
Like watching my dog, who's not bugging your dogs, walk without a leash, be grateful.
Exactly. All right. Well, that's all we got for you guys. We'll see you next week.